You there? Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed any blood leaking from your eye sockets? I've been noticing the symptoms everywhere. No, this situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, then we could all be staring death in the face. What have I done? I'm sure I have a vial somewhere in this cottage, but I do not have the time to search for it. I'm sorry. Why ask questions when you could never understand the answers? It's clear your prowess is not with wit, but with a weapon. If you must know, something of value has been stolen. An alchemical formula that, if released, could cause untold devastation. I see its symptoms everywhere. Only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula, but he's gone missing as well.
Oh.
I do not deserve such goodwill after what I've engineered. If disaster occurs in Odorath, it will be on my head.
Adventure?
I'm not sure where Karth may have gone, but I knew that before he came to me, he found shelter in the ancient chambers of Agnur Hall, an Irathi ruin east of Gorhart. Once you've ensured Karth's safety, you must learn what's happened to my formula. When you do, destroy it. It's the only way to keep us safe. He always spoke of his time as a wastrel.
Okay. Oh, I do not have money. Can I sell you stuff? Daggers, let's sell you these. Those can't be sold. Sold the moon. Greater healing. Oh.
Living in the abandoned halls of Agnur Hall, the Irathi ruin. People say goodbye.
Okay. Is there a way to... Can I craft... How do I craft a potion? In this fucking game.
Nice to see you.
Use a chemical lab. Okay, to create potions. Oh. So I have to use 2 different items. Or learn recipes. Is that a treasure chest above or below? Loot it. So the apothecary thing is not gonna happen. I have to help this fucking lady. Another quest while another suffers. And this is for free. PlayStation Plus, it's an RPG. Obviously load times. Smaller areas take... It's like Skyrim loading. Takes big chunks to load. Okay, so... So I gotta help with that. Come here, bastard. Death's touch. Discover anger. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a dungeon. 4. Ruined dungeon. Looks like I'm going to be putting skills into alchemy potions.
What you doing down here? Don't you know Agner Farhold is haunted by the spirits of the Arathi? So, are you foolish or just stupid?
Adventures.
Oh, I see. The Twisted Gnome has found herself a champion. How delightful. Nanny always was a fool. So immersed in her work that she failed to see the deception before her very eyes. The Red Legion has her formula, because I gave it to them. At this very moment, they are moving crates of it eastward towards the city of Rathir, where they will fetch a high price. Poor Nanny. So trusting, so pathetic. Of course she can never learn of my ruse, can she? I'm sorry. I have no choice.
Oh, you want to die too? And what did we learn? I don't want that. 12 gold from Detect Hidden skill. So it's close. So it's kind of like Skyrim, or I should say Bethesda games, when it comes to lockpicking. I'll take the wine, because why not get drunk? I don't need it right now. It keeps asking, reminding me that you can enter reckoning mode. I have to go in and tell it to stop telling me. Stop telling me about the tutorials. I got the controls under lock and key now. I'll beat your ass with a great sword. Damn, the map being what it is. I'm assuming the fog covers up my map. this way? Those brownie. I don't know. Wait. Kidding. I could sell these. No mushroom gathered. Camera's a little wonky. This way. Back to junk. Damn.
Sometimes this is too hard to believe. But you can accept the strangest fact that you were wrong. Yes, but that and this endless vacuity is horrible. The Ancient Ones were here. They delivered themselves into the world. The time-worn cycle turns with ages. The seasons drift along the stream. They wait for the past. The future brings the forming storm. This is no place for a home, for anyone.
And this game takes place in the Bay. Hello, bandit. They didn't make it. There's a little pathway over here, yonder. Oh, I see. But perhaps we shall use a different set of weapons. The night. Fate's needles. Blades. Oh.
Come here!
Crit, motherfucker. It shakes. Let's see, can I get any mushrooms from this? No? Okay. Dick. So that's the exit to the dungeon. clearly. Oh, and you can't even go that way. You had to go around. Oh, maybe that's trying to tell me go outside. Well then, where does this lead? Best in the stealth skill, the assassins are ability of the finesse tree. And wield daggers if you want to be the ultimate assassin. Sure. Kill you. Should bring back my greatsword because I have more proficiency in it. Hold X to run like in Fable. Use this once. There, I used her new fancy gizmo. We will take that, because that's actually a better shield. So I'm assuming all this other stuff is... We'll take those. I don't know if they're useful.
She bested Strang in combat fair. Finian cycles kept. The exploits of this maiden's role, a burdensome and heavy toll. She lived among the mortal clans and bargained with their kind. Throughout the town they stood in fear of the brilliant fighter near.
Key. I'll take those haircuts.
You're asking for it.
That was easy. Jump that. Coins. Give me the shadow prisms. Recipe stuff. Okay, you can swim. Well, now I know you can swim. Certainly fly. I noticed that the time of day has changed. Perhaps there's an item to tell you what time of day it will be.
Everyone in Gorhart is talking about the attacks. They say that the Red Legion is receding back into the shadows from whence they came. It is all thanks to you. You found the formula and destroyed it. Now, you may think you understand the impact of this act, but you truly do not. You are a friend to this village and to me, Nani Henry. Take this. It is not much, but it gives you an idea of my gratitude.
Great.
Do you really think I'm able to part with anything, much less one of my finest mixtures? This is a place of research. There is no charity.
Damn. Oh, but the price just went down for it. So yes, I'll buy it. Do you have any recipe things though? No. Can I sell you things? I don't want that. Health regen, maybe. When peeled off the tree, the bark can grant the essence of raw damage to a potion.
For years I dabbled in alchemy. Now I spend my sleepless nights in search of a farewell.
Beware. The Red Legion is around.
Hooray. Okay, so I can create healing potion. Oh wait. So this is how this works. Unstable potion. Unstable potion. And unstable potion. Can I drink an unstable potion and see what it does? The greatsword is the slowest of all melee weapons, but also the most damaging. It's made for broad sweeping attacks. No shit. It's essentially the heavy attack. That's what it's made for. To be the heavy attack. At least I'm taking a look at this game. You can use an alchemy workbench to experiment with combining different regiments. Find a working combination. I had to do a bunch of shit just to do one side quest because it leads to another side quest. Nope, do quests. It may help you do other things.
Greetings. What is it? You made it. Just in time, too. Give me the potion. It will help, but it's not enough. Someone must go to the Fae and explain what happened here. One small misunderstanding and we'll no longer just be strangers to the Fae. We'll be enemies. You're turning out to be very helpful, my friend. You have my gratitude. Rumor says that the House of Ballads has its headquarters not far from here, in Glendara to the northeast. It's east of here, in the meadows of your... Farewell.
Times are hard, but hard times can pay if you're willing to take risks. If you have the sword and stomach for this sort of work, we could use another strong arm among the Warsworn. Right then.
So, I'm assuming that's a faction. Due to the funny plate. Situated in the festering pit called the Midden, the House of Sorrows is a collective of winter fae who are currently at odds with the Totha, whatever their fucking name is. Resting in the bed is a good way to recover your health. No shit. No, I'm gonna recover my health by diving into a bed of spikes. Or sleeping in lava. Because I will recover. become the hero. No one else will. They say don't venture out at night. Watch as I venture out at night. So this way is the way I I'll fight.
Please, help me! Other two legs are cruel. They will not help. No! I am cast! You believe me? Many think I am just another two legs. They are wrong. I still have wolf thoughts in my head. But two-leg bodies are so clumsy, they can't even catch dumb meat birds. I must be... The sprites are near. Even now I smell them. Thank you, Two Legs. Be warned. The sprites have much magic. For the well the sprites guard the well.
Die, fuckers. I don't have much room in my inventory for stuff. Trying to do the thing over this way though first. What am I doing? Report the attack. All the time playing World of Warcraft. New location. Discovered the House of Ballogs. Oh, it's a different area. In combat, mobility is often the key to success. Press circle to quickly roll out of or into the fray. If you look at dodge and an incoming attack, you cannot block as well.
Proceed no farther, mortal. You are not one of our kind, and the seat of Sir Sagrel will never be occupied by one so mundane. Hallam the White prepares the contest, and he must not be interrupted at this, our time of greatest need. No doubt you speak of Illuvia, impetuous fool. I told her to avoid your settlement, to avoid Odorath altogether. She never listened to my warnings. I will chastise her appropriately upon her return. It is a loss, yes, but not the first unexpected event in this telling. What happened? Yes, I have noticed a growing number of humans in Dalentarth. It must be this war. I can't say I understand it. Oh, yes, your kind usually expects some form of trophy for good deeds. A bauble or prize? Perhaps another time. If you would be so kind as to deliver this message. We mean the people of Gorhart no ill will. They have nothing to fear from us. It is to fill an unoccupied seat in the House of Ballards. This is not a mortal concern. If Hallam learns I told you, he may see to it that I am banned from the telling. I should not be seen talking to you. It isn't good for my... Goodbye.
Okay, so you can't go that way unless you're a Fae, I guess. Go fight those. There is that other quest. Let's see. Oh. That is quite a bit of a world map. Well, maybe not so much. Because you got your different sectors. Oh, there's different. Totally not on it. Die, motherfucker. As I gain a level. Chain lightning. Quake. Passive. The threat of immediate death grants you a chance to search for a surge of health in a short span of greatly increased damage whenever your health falls below 25%. Max level 30% chance to trigger when health falls below. But it gets a 5-minute cooldown. Chance to trigger. 50% chance to trigger. So half the time when health runs low, there's a chance I am saved from death. Fighter, I need. The Warlord. Last stand, automatically resurrect with 20 health. Health drains until the enemy is killed. And then you got your hybrid classes. Maybe I'll put some points into magic. I want to be a hybrid class.
Oh. Two Legs, do you come to me empty-handed? What is the meaning of this? The well holds powerful magic, as old as these trees. Our elders throughout the forest, it would that before I was cursed. I remember strongly atop the water was the scent of each wood. The scent of the well was strong with its odor.
Okay. Now I know that. But first, two other quest matters.
What is it?
Nothing, bitch. Fucking angry. Jeez. Seek out every lower stone you can. In addition to finding out more about the world, you'll receive XP bonuses. Find every lower stone in a set and you'll earn an additional bonus.
You made it. You're back. I was so worried that the Fae had taken out the revenge on you. As usual, I was wrong. The Fae has recovered, thanks to your potion. In fact, she wishes to stay in the village for the next several weeks as she recovers. Goreheart will be a new community, a place of compassion, and it's thanks to you. Please, take my sword and buckler. They will serve you well, as they have served me. Bye now.
Okay. I mean, I'm probably not gonna sell these items. Oh, if the red comes up, it's stealing. Got it. Oh, coins.
Hey there. Exciting, isn't it? A fae living in the village like an ordinary person? Some excitement for a change.
Okay. Crusader's necklace. Revealing its secrets. Oh. Oh. So all the things. That I don't want to use. Scarab, baits, eyes, baits, needles, needle aids. We'll keep. Twin souls we'll keep. Take that one bottle of wine. You can has it. Take these unstable potions. I should not be one to hold such things.
Stick around.
Inventory, armor, shield. The shield is better. These armors will do. A necklace. Mapped here. I'm not gonna accept that one dude's quest because I think it's a faction quest. I want not to do with it. Perform well in combat, mixing up your abilities and special attacks, and you'll earn more fate energy. In other words, stylish combos.
Try the corner shop.
Welcome to Gorhard.
But you now have a quest.
Welcome.
Okay. Stealth. But no one seen me take it. Vestings are mud and timber book. Okay. For shipbuilding and defense. Weird. Gotta wait for the game to load.
Great Mitharu, you found the Ordination Tome. I'd give a sack of gold to see the look on Father Dinwell's face. He will no longer be able to deny my entrance to the Order. Mitharu does embrace all. Thank you. I won't need any gold as a servant of Mitharu. Take what I have. It's yours. I will remember you in my prayers.
So hooray, I did a thing that was probably against the rules of this town, but it helped somebody, I hope.
What's this game that you're playing?
Well, it's one of the games that's free with PlayStation Plus. It's an RPG.
Oh. I don't know if I've bothered to look at that yet.
I looked at it and went, THQ Nordic. So it's an RPG single player game, and I went, sure, click it.
I was meaning the free games thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
This is one of the free games. I happened to just look and went, grab it, download it, see how it plays, and it seems to play. I'm not gonna lie, I do like how it plays. What Fable kind of should have been a little bit with some of it.
Only the Fable franchise didn't die off.
And I think it said something about Oblivion too, so I don't know. Did THQ Nordic, were they slightly behind Oblivion?
I don't know, because there's a couple things that they're working with. I believe they might even be owned by fuck, the people that own Rockstar North.
Oh well. Okay, quests.
I can't remember the name of their company. Not 2K Games, I don't think. Take-Two, that's what it was. I believe they're owned by them. What the fuck?
Oh, I have to speak to a Fate Weaver in Goroth. So I have to go this way anyway. Okay, so he'll just randomly travel around. Actually, I should do this other side quest. Running similar to Fable, you just hold X. Cover the well's waters. And strangely, in this game, you start as level 0. So it counts your level as how many times you've gained a level.
Okay, YouTube has just recommended me a fucking cursed guns meme thing. And it's Korean Weapons Edition. I'm sorry, but anything Daewoo is a cursed image. So to me, a 9mm converted carbine rifle with a M203 underslung and the programmable scope module for the XM25 Airburst is not a big size. Do what?
I am streaming, by the way.
I know. That's also why the volume on the video is so dang low.
Lightning blast. Right here.
Okay, I will say though, the picture of the 1911 that's on a fucking flimsy tripod though, that one, yeah, that's definitely a cursed image. Stability is one thing. That's a bit excessive.
He just doesn't want it to recoil back to his face, okay?
Well, tripods aren't made for recoil purposes.
Well, he wants to make sure the gun stays steady. I mean, who knows? You might empty a whole clip.
Okay. I've made something more cursed than that. I've made a Milcore MGL with 2 M203 underslungs on it, but one of the underslungs was mounted on the top rail where the optic would go. That dog, I heard you like grenade launch. So put grenade launcher on your grenade launcher. Say grenade launch while your grenade launch.
Most travelers have qualms about dealing with the fair folk. Harder to read than a human, and fewer many pockets to pick. These ballads, Fae, they are not only rich in lore. I've heard snippets of a ballad, and a beautiful ruby ring. And I need someone to help me get it. Never met a traveler before, have you? You can find a lot of coin if you know where to look, and when.
Oh, that's right, I was told that the travelers are thieves.
The ballad is called Ring and in the store. First, you must prove your prowess by hunting wild.
What do that have to do with anything?
Good luck.
I don't know. It's just their name. It's a silly name. Then again...
Yeah, they're traveling. It's because they don't want to get arrested, killed, or whatever for stealing. I think I'm a smart move.
I mean, the only races you can play in this RPG is essentially some type of elf and some type of human.
That's a little strict, isn't it?
Well, the whole game takes part in the Fae. Medieval fantasy would say is essentially the Fae is like the forest creatures and stuff. Like the magical forest creatures, like the fairies, pixies, and those type of shit. You know,
I
creatures
kind of know
forest.
what you mean.
Well, that just happened. I just watched a man go from man to wolf. Weird. So, I guess do the main quest now. Now that I'm here. Haven't had any real difficulty. Plus, I think because it's I think this game is a, some sort of definitive edition, probably, of some kind. Not entirely sure, don't quote me on that. But there's a treasure chest that I opened, and it gave me there was a lot of armor and weapon sets in it, and I took it. I'm pretty sure there's better armor. Damn. I should have been blocking. Shit, I went to attack.
There are 2 character names in this, character index thing in this game, whose names are spelled differently on the main listing and the page that they're on. That is confusing.
Well, automatically my stuff is better because of the, mainly because of the bonuses. But that one I will say is better. Crude longsword. Oh, the crude steel greatsword. Oh. Fate's brand.
I'm slashing at you now. Take this.
More or less. I mean, sure, let's equip it. I mean, essentially, the treasure chest I got a bunch of gear from was mainly just pretty much a starter kit here. This is to get you started. But there is better shit to find, apparently. I was pretty much thinking that that's how it's gonna be. It's like, here, starter gear. Use this to get started. Then start finding better shit. Or get your ass kicked. Instead of, here's all the super powerful legendary gear at the end of the game that you can equip right now. Which would make no sense. Completely. Could you imagine if a game did that to you? Gave you the ultimate equipment and gear that you only are able to equip if you were super high level, and
interesting. You're not at all what I expected to find here.
Well, super high level, end of the game gear, and they removed the level restriction.
At the very beginning of Symphony of the Night, that kind of happens to you. There's another game I played where something similar happens. I can't remember which name or what game that was.
Lady?
Knowing you, you're definitely involved. But something tells me I know you better than you knew yourself. Don't you remember me? I'm hurt. No time for introductions now. The Tuatha are still on the move.
Lady, I see that the armor that you're kind of wearing. All I gotta ask is, could you please put... Well, at least... Well, that's kind of helping the problem. But my actual question was, could you please put on some pants?
Put on some Under Armour.
She is wearing Under Armour. I'm saying, put on some actual pants.
Let me guess. So like a fucking metal bikini or something?
Why kill a harmless old Fate Weaver? They couldn't know that you were headed here. I mean, the stingy bastard owes me a week.
Well, that's silence. I'm going to guess it's not even metal. It doesn't cover anything at all.
But I think I'm going to have to take you to Delok. It's a sacred place to we Fate Weavers. Somewhere that I was hoping to avoid. I was hoping Arden could take you, but I guess it comes down to me. No reason getting anyone else killed over it. Go, I'll meet you there. Once I give Arden a proper funeral. This is twice now I've buried the bodies left in your wake.
Hey, it's not my fault that the dude died. I just happened to get here, and he died. Because whoever the fuck are trying to find player character. Because the story is, you're someone that died somehow. But it turns out you were put in some sort of well of souls and stuff, and you're the only success.
Cool.
You were brought back from the dead, and side effects may include getting magical powers, strange combat abilities, and the ability to change fate itself, apparently.
The ability to change fate. Where have I seen that before? Oh yeah, Toho 6. It's Familia's power.
It's also called Brave. If you could change your fate, would you do it?
No.
What if I could change someone else's fate? No, you aren't allowed to do that. Well...
Keep walking.
No, I won't keep walking. I'll run. How do you like that, bitch? I'm running.
Take this.
What's that?
Yeah, I'm running from you now.
run from you now. Take this. Run a Kazam!
It just sounds like mine crossed the whole thing we were just joking with there. You're like, I'm running from you now.
Run a Kazam! Ah, you motherfucker. If I recall, spiders were... Let's use this.
When someone thinks that you deserve to go to heaven, but you want to go to hell, it's instead, as you're being beamed up to heaven, you just say, Alaka, goddamn! You said the Lord's name in vain. Down to hell you go.
And thy fates are 9. One mechanic this game has going for it is essentially the ability to use the fate or reckoning mode, and if you do a certain type of finishing move which ends it immediately, you'll gain increased experience points by tapping the X button. Unless they change it to a different button on me out of randomness.
Oh, I took the wrong way. Oops.
So, did I just pick up another quest? No, it's a task. Oh, find the other remains. Okay. It's just a task. I don't have to complete it right this second. Hello, giant spider. Lightning bolt. Fuck. Damn you and your arrows of acid. Charge attacks. Very powerful, if you can land them. Downside, when you are struck while during a charge attack or while charging, you are interrupted.
I was told of ancient days when wise priestess Beala Tyrion to goddess Lyria spoke. The people, remembering all after war, called for Durek's fate. Slay them, the foul and wretched tribe, said Dokofar. Spare them, the poor and miserable beasts, cried Losilfar.
Lord Faron, valiant warrior, destroyer of Infaminir, Duke of the Hylarans, protector of the Ring of Kiozai, discoverer of the island of Meropis, were he only to meet a better end.
And the character I made for this game that I play I named Alice Dragonheart. Can't put that all in because not enough space. But more or less. Hello, treasure chest. I shall pick your lock. Okay. I'll take that. There are 2 side quests here that I could take, but I'm gonna wait on that. Because I'm on an adventure. To adventure! There be a wolf. The weapons I have mastered are that of the great sword and long sword. One for quick light attacks, one for heavy attacks. Not to mention wide attacks with the heavy.
According to one of the characters in the game I'm playing right now, your character's father can wield, I think it was a broadsword, as if it were a rapier. That's some crazy fucking swordsmanship there.
Eh. That's just crack. Take these. Hello. Oh, hello! Who in the fuck are you? Ow. That hurts. Well, clearly. Die, motherfucker. You like dying? I gain a level.
Arthropods chamber.
Okay, so I can't use any more blacksmithing. You can fail to dispel a ward once before it will explode. Dispelling. I now have the dispelling skill feature. I now have the ability of Quake.
Also known as quad damage.
Strange. And more proficiency in these, please. Aha! The Might card. I now have the Fighter card. 17% melee attack damage with 22% more block efficiency. So what, I'm 4th level? Yeah, I'm 4th level. 4th level fighter. What in the fuck is that? It has 2 heads, and it looks like it needs to die. Okay, I see how you want to play. Now, what did we learn? Strengthening daggers.
Landed on the platform.
Boot pile. What's in the pile? Square band. Take those. Is there actually a decent weapon in here? Steel daggers, iron greatsword. Compare that. Oh, leather. Ooh, hello, treasure chest. Average. Wow, the crackling daggers are actually better than my main weapon. But I use swords.
Oh, what a great sword. Broadsword.
Slow speed. Very slow speed. Oh, hammers are super slow.
So brief his term among our court.
It's good you're here. I was beginning to think you were just something I saw in the bottle. Welcome to the ruins of Delok. Yes, it doesn't look like much, but in these ruins lies the Theater of Fate. The ancient home of the Fate Weavers. Come with me. No telling what we'll find down there. I'm hoping that the stone... In we go.
Oh, they changed it up. They changed which button. Okay, it's whatever button appears that you have to press multiple times. It isn't just always X. They changed it on me. It's like, yeah, you're used to X. You're used to X. Oh, you talked about X. Circle. It's like it doesn't change much. I'll still tap the button fast. But at least it's different. changed it up a little. We'll take them all. So, we're going to the ruins called Delarath or something. The ruins of Delgoth or some shit.
Ever since this place was abandoned, strange beasts have moved in. Stay close. This place has been abandoned for so long that some Fate Weavers think it's just a legend.
Well, clearly it's not a legend if I'm standing in this temple. What is that? Squishy creature. Ow, that hurt. Woohoo. Where are you running?
Quiet. They aren't safe here.
Well, no shit. I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to loot. There's coins to be had, or lockpicks to be had, and you are running around like a goddamn idiot. It's like, oh. What is that way? I mean, I could always come back, but you never know. Let's go this way. There could be treasure. The rule of every dungeon. Must explore every path. Even if it's deadlier. Fuck. Okay, break doesn't seem to work. Oh. Yes, give me your repair kits. Give me your gold. 12 gold from Detect Hidden. Which is a weird skill name. Detect Hidden. Well, at least it doesn't see invisibility. Because then I'd be going, that thing was invisible. How come I didn't see it? Actually, seeing Detect Hidden would be, I detect game code that I cannot see. And I'd be right. He's dead, you know. Fuck. Come here. I want to hit you all with the greatsword at least once.
I have obtained the sword that I mentioned a character was able to wield like a rapier.
Cool. easy. Dispelling skill 1. Auto attempt 90% chance. Oh. So that's how dispelling works.
The theater can show us the whole tapestry of fate, laid bare. We can do nothing to change it, or prevent its horrors. Well, most of us can.
Kobolds. Those are kobolds. They look like fucking goblins of some kind. Or weird creatures. They don't look dragon at all. They look like they could pass as gremlin mixed with fucking... No, they're just adult gremlins that could have been mixed with gnolls for the size. Those ain't kobolds. Kobolds are dragons. What am I talking about? This is someone else's fantasy game. This ain't D&D. Where they have big points.
Oops.
And I got a trophy for a Reckoning Rampage. I'm assuming that that is kill said number of enemies while in Reckoning mode using its finisher. Soft Scrabble Powder. What in the fuck is that? Crude Steel Longsword. Finally, some better damage. Oh, wait. Take that too. Inventory, weapons, primary. Crude Steel Longsword.
After all those years of hiding in a bottle, it's good to see some action again. If only one last time.
Ouch. Damn kobold rogues. I'll get you. Show you the power of thy blade with my proficiencies. The martial power of a fighter, and how many attacks we get. But the fighter's main gimmick is, let me action surge and do all these attacks. This problem cannot be hit with killing stick. Then I don't know what to do. Student's Greatsword. I didn't know students get a greatsword. Oh, I guess because it gives mana points. Well then, if students get greatswords, Or was ours in school.
Didn't you and Vince both actually make a wooden sword shield?
Yes.
I was gonna have a fucking Vince and also Nigamitsu, but you know, the fucking principal was like, no, you can't be making LARP weapons.
I think mine was the last one allowed to be made.
Yep.
And I
To be fair though, the one thing I actually wanted to make would have taken a lot of resources. Means a katana with like a 6-foot blade. Then again, now that I think about that,
that would be kind of unwieldy.
Actually, Storm, you know how like ninjas or whatever, samurai have 2 different swords? There's like a shorter one, then there's a longer one. The ideal blade length for custom-made ones is just short of the height of the wielder. And I'm 6'3", so ideal blade length would be 6 feet.
Oh, we're not talking Sephiroth's fucking
His is more like
gargantuan blade.
And believe it or not, there's a guy that looks into like the science of medieval weaponry and all that.
Yeah, Shad
Them,
Versity.
and he stated that even that is actually surprisingly wieldable.
Wieldable, but certain things. Oh god.
Yeah, storing it, he stated, is a difficult thing alone, but as far as how well a person could wield it, it's actually surprisingly effectively wieldable.
As far as I can take you.
Yeah, but if you're factoring in if you were trying to use it in certain situations of combat, certain situations, it's the greatest.
This moment. I'm sorry, my friend.
He stated though that like its own weight itself actually heavily aids in doing like a spiral slash. Heavily aids it.
Adrenaline surge. Oh, thank you. Hey Darren, there's a free RPG that's available. It's the one I'm playing. Cause it's a free RPG that's available this month. It's called...
Do you have any idea what you've done? What sort of power you're playing with?
But you essentially are this character that's died, and you come back due to this well of souls, and for strange reason, you gain magic powers. You're just like typical average hero, you just suddenly get powers, but the other people can't understand this guy is a fate seer who can see fate, and everything that happens is supposed to play out the way it's supposed to be. But you, the player character, can change it. And he doesn't believe it.
You absorbed everything he was, everything he would do. You changed the weave of destiny itself. Because of you, there are deeds he won't do. Children of his that won't be born. Victims that won't die when they were supposed to. Yes, I'm aware. But there's still no telling what damage you could do if you aren't careful. You're much more dangerous than I thought. We need to get you to the Theater of Fate right away.
Ah. So now the Fate Wither sees me that I'm way more dangerous than I thought. Because I can literally... Because apparently, he was supposed to die right there. But because I killed him, being the hero that I am, I changed what fate he would have suffered.
Die, bitch!
It's like, thing goes, I'm gonna kill you! Ew. Oh no, the fates have said it. This is where I die. I'm doomed. Me coming in. You killed him! Fate said I would have died in a glorious battle. Well, I say, fate's
It's like I'm
wrong,
gonna have to fight
bitch.
fire. Yeah.
I say fate's wrong, bitch. I don't see anyone dead.
Don't you know I'm truly evil and everyone around me is fucking dead?
I mean, I could put points into... I could truly put points into more might. Or more into sorcery or finesse, but I want to go full on might. Gotta have that fighter build, man. Gotta have that fighter build. Make Quake do more damage. Make you do more damage and be more effective. To get the soldier card, I need 28 might. Because I'm going down the fighter path. Okay. To this supposed theater of fate.
A shipwreck as foretold by the fate books of fate.
Me stopping it. Damn it, will you stop changing fate? But I saved people. But you're not to change fate.
Created a time paradox.
I don't give a shit. Would you like fries with that?
It's like Metal Gear Solid.
I got a trophy called Would you like fries with that? Yes, I would.
You don't have the power to alter fate. I just wanted to kill that cocky asshole. Too bad, he has to live. This game takes place before Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2. He has to live. He was one of the main antagonists. Then why can't I kill him now? We're changing history. It's not his turn yet. How was it history if it didn't fucking happen yet?
Because we, the Fate Seers, have seen it.
It's the prophecy of Liquid. He has to live.
Rustweave cowl. Sure.
Actually, now that I think about it, Liquid may still have actually been just a fucking, I guess, militarized kind of terrorist the entire time, because he's Eli, one of the kids that you save in Phantom Pain.
Halfway made it to the Theater of Fate yet in this dungeon, old man. I'm 5th level.
We Fate Weavers never fully understood the power of this place. Seems there's a lot we don't understand.
Yeah, dude.
Gods, I should have brought another bottle.
Blood Hunter. Oh.
Okay, these guys are the goons of the dark side, you know, the evil people. So they have pretty much darkness and evil within their hearts, so they would be able to use magic. So with that in mind, why the hell are these guys using flamethrowers as opposed to, you know, pyromancy?
Because rules are weird.
No surprise that Niskaru found its way to this place of power.
The only reason you would have for actually using that instead of magic like you should be able to is that I'm probably the bad guy. Or you're just innocent, doesn't have anything to do with the enemy, and you are just killing whoever you see. Just some confusing shit. Where's Jose? I need the lore master.
And all around you, the tapestry of fate, unweaving itself. And there at the core was the Codex of Destiny. The wisdom that the Fae used to help the first Fate Weavers understand the nature of the weave. Don't you see what this means? Yes, it is. And from what I can tell, you're the one changing it. With every breath, you're changing how lives begin and end. The way the Codex of Destiny came to you out of the stone. That's got to mean something too. But I'll be damned if I can read this thing. As dangerous as an open flame, you could help people or destroy them entirely. When you get involved, there's no grand cosmic plan. Only freedom and all the dangers that come with it. And that means I owe you... Wait. What's that?
Purge the abomination! In the name of Godflaw!
Look! That's the lady that needs pants! Ow!
Now this looks like something.
Oh, I don't have a full meter yet. Now I do. Come here, buddy.
Okay, this is confusing. So in the table of contents for the enemy, the enemy index, the part of it that's the table of contents, the slimes are labeled as Nooze, N-O-O-Z-E. When you click on them, their name is listed as whatever color they were, and then Noods, N-O-O-D-S. What the fuck?
I'm not sure, but they're very well informed about your location. They came straight here from Didenhill, but they're not nearly as interesting as you. Especially now that they're dead. Now it's my turn. Why are you here? Ha! Knowing the future is for fools. Who reads the end of a book before it's time? Save your attention for the present. Like that codex you found? Our scholars thought those were all gone from the world. But you're just...
Oh, so the more you kill an enemy, the more information about it is revealed in your book.
They don't even have a written language.
Huh.
The stone is simply embedded with what they know.
Well, I have to go back and kill more wizards. I also have to kill more nudes.
Normally, I'd suggest looking in Issa. But don't look so sad. There's still a key on your way.
We can't trust her. Never met a Darkolfar who'd give me a straight answer, even with a sword at their throat. But she wasn't wrong about that codex. Meanwhile, we can't just ignore the Tuatha that are tracking you. She said they came through to meet me there. I've got some final good luck.
Okay. And hit this. Yes, I would like to create a new save. Fifth level fighter. that, I'm going to end the stream